All right, wizards, we are here and ready to make our golden snitch catapult. So I'm going to show you how to do it. You need your rubber bands and tongue depressors to start with, and then we'll get to the rest of the materials. So you can use as many tongue depressors for the center of your catapult as you want. We need to leave 2 for the rest of it. So to start with, you're going to take your stack and you're going to make an X with your 2 tongue depressors, one on the top, one on the bottom of your stack. And I'm going to start out, I'm going to use 2 rubber bands for this. So you take one, wrap it around, and then you can take another rubber band and wrap it around on the other side. And this should make it nice and secure. Okay, just like that. Then you want to take the next rubber band and secure one end, and it can be either side, it doesn't matter. And you can also push your catapult up or down, depending on how you want it to be. And I want to secure this extra tight, so I'm going to wrap some more rubber bands around each end so they don't move too much. Okay, so this is the basic catapult. And this can be shifted back or forward. If you want to figure out how to make it launch further, you can adjust it that way. And to start with, we have to find a way for our golden snitch to be able to launch off of this catapult. So we're going to use a bottle cap of some kind. I have 3 here. You can just save them from your house or find them out of your recycling. You're gonna pick the one that you think will fit best. And here you have some sticky foam. And so you're going to cut a piece of foam to fit so that it's about the size of your bottle cap and that it will fit on the tongue depressor. So I'm going to snip this a little bit. This is a little long. And then you can use this to attach the 2 parts together. So that goes like this. And then you can attach your cap. And you can experiment with different caps as well. Some caps might launch better than others. I like to leave a little bit of space here for my finger. That went quite far across the room. So it works. And so this is where we'll launch from. And now I have to go grab my ping pong ball so that we can make the golden snitch. So now that we know that the ping pong ball works, we need to turn it into our very own golden snitch. And you've been given some feathers and some gold paint. So the next step, and you'll have to let this dry before going any further, that's why we're taking a couple of days for this project, is to paint your golden snitch gold. So you have your gold paint, and you want to be really careful with this. It won't stain, it's washable, but let's try not to make a mess. So you're going to want to put your ball on something. I'm using a paper plate. And your hands might get a little messy while you're doing this, but you're just going to paint your ball. Now, if you want it to be very, 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 very golden, you will want to come back after it dries, and it'll take an hour or so to dry. After it dries, you'll want to go over it again. Now, I'm not going to worry about this place where my fingers are, because that is where I will stick my golden snitch's feathers. So don't worry about your fingers getting painted. You'll cover those up. So I'm going to set that there and go wash my brush off so that I can use it again later for something else. After this dries, we're going to come back and we're going to finish our golden snitch. So here we are, my golden snitch is nice and dry, and I'm just going to show you how to attach the wings, and then you can give your golden snitch a good launch and see how far it goes. So to do that, you just want to take your foam and snip it into some small little pieces like that. And we don't need the paint anymore, and we don't need the plate anymore, so we'll set that aside. And now you'll want to stick the foam right onto your golden snitch. Now I didn't paint here because that's where I held it. If you did paint, it should still stick. And we'll just stick our little feather on just like that. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. If you have other supplies at home like glitter or glitter glue, you can also add more to your golden snitch than just paint. But for mine, I've just kept it with the basic supplies. And here we have our finished product. So when you set it in your launcher, you'll just set it like that. Now I like to leave enough room that my fingernail has a little bit to push down on. So you'll take your golden snitch and you push down and woo, let it fly. That was really fun. That one didn't go very far. You'll have to see how far can you get it to go. So we'll have you do some measuring to see how far your golden snitch can travel and what the average distance is as well.